Hello friends, I'm so excited. I have a new delivery, well not a new delivery, I have just received a delivery of a deck that I saw online recently. Govinda from Gypsy Heart Tarot, he did a walkthrough of this deck and I just had to have it immediately. So Govinda made me do it. And I have ordered myself this deck, which arrived this morning. It is still in its original box. I haven't opened it. I've just covered up my address details for security reasons, but I want to open this box. I have no idea what's inside the box. Well, I know what deck is inside the box, but I have no idea what else is in the box. But let's open it up and let's have a look and see this beautiful deck that I have just received. Hope I didn't slice myself open on camera because that wouldn't be fun at all. I thought there's nothing worse than opening a deck, opening a box online, because there's no pretty way of opening a box. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? There's just no pretty way of opening a box. Right, box is open. Keep the scissors handy in case I need it. And let's have a look. All packaged really well. So this has come all the way from Thailand. I can't remember when I ordered it, about 2 weeks ago or so. I have watched it fly all around the world, but it arrived today here in South Africa. So packaged really well. I actually quite like that because it means that my deck is safe. So let's just remove this outside packaging. Excuse me, and let's just clear some space so that I can show you what's in here. I think it might just be easier to just cut this off. Let's do this. Oh, I've been so excited all weekend waiting for this to arrive. And let's have a look and see what I have. I have the Teddy Tarot. How absolutely beautiful is my Teddy Tarot. You know I have quite a few cutesy decks, and I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. 79 Teddy Tarot cards. This is version 2 of the Teddy Tarot. And I know, like I said, I have quite a few. Oh, copy number 881. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that it comes like that. But Teddy Tarot is just absolutely beautiful. What I love about it, being a teddy bear deck, it means that it is non-gender specific. It is, it makes it almost a fully inclusive deck. And I do have quite a few decks like that, but I just thought you'll see when you see this artwork, it is just absolutely exquisite. And I can see it's going to be a deck that I'm going to use quite a lot on my channel. And for any of you who may be interested in getting this deck for yourself, I ordered off Etsy. The shop name on Etsy, they're known as Shuffle Tarot. They're also known as Deckstiny. So they are the people, the creators of this. They actually have quite a few amazing decks, and their service is amazing. Their pricing is good. For an independently published or created deck, it is just absolutely amazing. So let's rip the plastic off so that we may access the gorgeousness of the Teddy Tarot and to show you what it's all about. I'm so excited. Okay, get the noisy plastic out of the way. So it is a tuck box. I wanted to show you there. I see is the Deckstiny name. Deckstiny. Can you see it there? Here we go. Oops, camera doesn't want to focus. Too close. Deckstiny. Right, it's not got the plastic over it as well. So it is a tuck box, and we know we're not big fans of tuck boxes. But as somebody who creates pouches for her tarot, it's not a problem for me. I will just make it a pouch, and it'll be good to go. So we also don't have a guidebook, but it is very RWS. So if you are familiar with the Rider-Waite-Smith system of tarot, this will not be a problem for you. Oh, look at that. It's got, I'm just going to lie it down and show you. It's got a little piece of foam inside. So again, additional protection for the deck, which I think is lovely. Absolutely lovely. I just want to make sure that I am grabbing all that there is. The box is empty. I'm going to put the docs aside. Oh, look, it even comes with a certificate. Teddy Tarot, copy number 881 of 1,000. Author, Mate. I don't know if we call him Mate or if we say Mate. And Horror number is his surname. And there is the person who created the artwork, and there is the artwork, and it is by Deckstiny. and that's what the back of the cards look like. So it is fully reversible for those of you who do enjoy reversible decks. I am so pleased to get that. This is what I like about supporting independent publishers, because you really do get so much more than you bargained for. Quite a thick, chunky deck, which is great. It stands on its own, as you can see. It does have a little plastic, okay, it's got 2 little plastic coverings, which let me remove so that we free the deck. And again, it's not damaged, it is perfect. The printing, the quality is absolutely stunning. Oh, and there's a title card front and back, again, for deck protection. You know, it's little details like that which just make such a difference. Okay, I am going to zoom in so that we get to see the cards a bit clearer and quicker, bigger. So give me 1 second. Right, hopefully that will be a bit easier for you to see the beautiful artwork. So let's do a quick flip through. I'm probably going to say the same thing about every single card. Like I said, I have actually seen this deck when I was watching Governor do his walkthrough on Gypsy Heart Tarot. I have seen, and I know I'm going to love this deck so much. Oh, it's upside down. Ha! Wondering what that is. Okay, so let's just check first. Right. So I know it said that it was extra cards, that it was a 79 card deck, and I don't actually remember what the extra card is, but apparently it is that one there. So we've got Paola Lisa, so not the Mona Lisa, the Paola Lisa. So I do like that they have these art cards, cover cards front and back to protect the deck. That's really lovely. So Paola Lisa, I suppose you can associate whatever meaning you want to her. I'm just looking at her. She's gorgeous. You know, she comes across as being very serene, and I love the veil across her head. And, you know, she's very serene, but she's holding her pose. She's very composed, and she's very, you know, whatever it is that she needs to be. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. What I like about the artwork on this deck, yes, it is cartoon. Yes, it is animated. But I like that he's framed it, because, I mean, I am a borderless girl. I love borderless cards. All my decks, not all of them. Those that do come with borders generally do get the snip. Eventually they do get trimmed, because I prefer a borderless deck. So this one, even though it's got a border, the border is not taking away from the artwork at all. So it really is gorgeous. So Paola Lisa, I will probably keep her in. I will probably associate an interpretation to her, or I shall let her speak as she comes out. As she's pulled out in a deck, in a reading, I will let her speak her truth. So here we have our fool, and I love how he's got his companion, and I can almost see him skipping. I can almost see him just skipping down the road, whistling a tune, and quite content and quite happy with whatever he's doing. I love the fact that we're in front of him and he's coming towards us. Gives a slightly different perspective on the full card, because normally we see him from the side. So this does give a new perspective, but he's got everything going for him. He's got not a care in the world. You know, like I said, I can almost hear him whistling and see him skipping on his road with his faithful companion by his side. Then we have the gorgeous magician. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, the artwork is just stunning. Interesting fact, though, interesting kind of observation, is the fact that there's a tree in the background. So immediately I'm questioning, is he inside or outside? Because at first glance it looks like he's inside, because there's a table, there's a blue carpet, we've got a fireplace, and there's a window. So immediately you think, well, you know, on first glance it looks like he's inside, but then with the tree, makes you question, is he inside or is he outside? But maybe, what is inside, what is outside? You know, what are these kind of, being a magician means that he can create anything. So there are no limits, there are no restrictions. Inside can be outside, outside can be inside. It's where you want to be, it's what you want it to be. Love that. Who thought teddy bears could be so philosophical? I just want to say, I haven't commented about the cardstock, but this is stunning. I mean, it's not overly glossy. I've got a ring light over there, and I've got a ring light over there, and you're not getting a lot of glare at all. So love the cardstock. That it is quite thick. It is quite solid, it is quite bendy, but I think this cardstock is, I'm not going to go as far as to say perfect, because perfect for me is linen cardstock. Love my linen cardstock, but this is pretty damn close. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. Okay, and then we have our High Priestess. So she has all the elements of the traditional Rider-Waite. Okay, all the elements are there, but she's just beautiful. She's just absolutely beautiful. I love how her scroll, look at her scroll. The scroll says honey, because that's what's important to a bear, isn't it? So she's got the scroll that tells her where to find all the good honey. And then we have our Empress sitting amongst her wheat, sitting amongst her riches, sitting amongst everything that makes her happy and brings her joy, and everything that she nurtures and takes care of in life. And our Emperor sitting solid on his chair. He's got his shield for protection and his sword, although he's not too quick to whip them out. But I love how we have the different layers behind him, starting here with this light blue, going into the greens, going into the browns, showing the layers that there are to him, the layers that he has, that don't just take him on the surface level, don't just take him at what you see, because there's so much more to him than meets the eye. Oh, we have a Hierophant. It almost looks like he's putting a blessing on the little bear. So it's almost like he's blessing him. I love that. That's quite a different take on the Hierophant, and I actually love that. It's almost like he's either anointing him, blessing him, giving him something. I love that. Now, honestly, can we just talk about how cute this Lovers card is? I think this was the one when I watched Govinda's walkthrough. I think this is the one that just sold me. Because, in the Lovers, we normally have the man and the woman, the masculine and the feminine. We normally have them naked and transparent, and we normally got the fire tree, and we got, all this kind of normal kind of things. We've got all of those elements here, but just such a cute Nunu take. So we've got the apple tree, we've got the snakes, we've got the temptation. We've got the two of them sharing a sunset, either if it's sunset, sunrise. They have everything their heart desires, and the most important thing that they have is unity, togetherness. Isn't that beautiful? Like, you don't know who's the man, you don't know who's the woman. This is what I like about this particular deck. It has sort of things that may indicate masculine, feminine energy, but this could be either way, either or. I just love it. Absolutely gorgeous. And we have our Chariot. We don't see his horses. Normally you see the black and the white horses. We're not seeing those. But, I mean, he's moving forward. There's movement, there's momentum, there's everything that we need there. Oh, look at that strength. He's got his PJs on and he's lying by his tiger. Normally it's a lion, but this time around it's a tiger. And he's fast asleep. He's all soft and cuddly and comfortable in his PJs with his tiger. And then we have the hermit, solitary journey, introspection, only worried about self, only able to see a couple of steps ahead, but quite comfortable and safe in that moment. Wheel of Fortune, he's making, it looks like he's doing snow angels. Looks like he's making snow angels. I love it. We have the Justice. So we've got all the standard Rider-Waite-Smith kind of features, which are there. We have the Hanged Teddy. Oh, and again, interesting depiction that we're seeing him from behind. We're not looking at him from the front. We're not seeing his face. We're not seeing his body, but we're seeing him from behind the pole. And I mean, just look at the view that he has in front of him. Isn't it just exquisite? So he's got a beautiful view in front of him. He's not in any danger, even though his hands are tied, even though it seems like he's, been placed in this position. It's almost like he's not minding it too much. He's quite comfortable with waiting for somebody to come to his rescue, or just observing and enjoying the scenery that's out there in front of him. It's quite interesting. Death. Now, I didn't see this one when I watched the walkthrough, so this is the first time I'm seeing the Death card. Why didn't I see? I must have looked away for a minute for whatever reason. But look at our Teddy. Isn't our Teddy there the cutest? I mean, it looks like he's got his Halloween costume on, and I mean, the horse looks all, red eyes and evil and whatever else, but actually, I'm not I'm not frightened. I'm not afraid. We all know that death is not about dying and endings, but it's more about evolution and change. So quite like that. That's quite interesting. Oh, look at Temperance. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't Teddy beautiful? And then we have the Devil. I want to look at this one. So interesting here with our two teddy bears that we have. Eyes open, eyes closed. Okay. We've got the big devil teddy in the background. We're still chained to the center pillar like we are in the normal RWS, but surely that could just pop off their little paws, pop off their little feet. But we've definitely got fear, we've definitely got insecurities, but how can you be afraid of that one? Because the devil teddy doesn't look so big and scary. And I ask, you know, is he holding them hostage, or is he holding them to protect them? But remember, the devil is the card of temptation. It's the card of obsessions. It's the card of what you're focusing on. So maybe they're perceiving him incorrectly, and that's where the fear and the insecurities are coming from. But actually, the devil's not so bad after all. Can't have a bad devil. Then we have the Tower card. So this is an interesting one as well, because, you know, the tower was built on a cliff. There's a huge wave that has come from the other side, which has shattered everything in 3 ways. But look at our family. Our family of teddies have escaped. Nobody's falling out of the windows. Nobody's falling to their death. Everybody is safe and everybody is okay. They're getting away safely, which is lovely. And then we've got the Star card. It's a card of hope, the card of healing, and the card of renewal. And it's almost like they're in prayer, and it's almost like they're saying, please may we be okay. Please may we. And I just love that. Beautiful, beautiful. The artwork is exquisite on this deck. Really am loving it. Okay, so there's our werewolf coming out. Notice how the moon is the teddy bear. And we've got the teddy bear, the werewolf teddy bear coming through. And it's about, we all have this energy within us. We all have this werewolf in us where sometimes we just want to go crazy. We just want to go mad. And it's about recognizing that. And it's about knowing that that's who you are. And it doesn't make you good or bad. It doesn't make you anything. It's just about recognizing the truth of who you are. Love that. And then we have the sun. We've got 2 beautiful teddies in a field of sunflowers. We have judgment, calling the angels, hearing the call. And then we have the world card, the final one, the achievement, the victory, and the success. Okay, I'm going to flip a little bit faster through the minors just so that I don't keep you here for too long. So let's have a look. We're starting with the suit of wands. We've got the ace, 2 of wands, beautiful. I remember this one when, you know, it's interesting how they're all blindfolded, so none of them can see what they're doing. None of them can see where they're throwing their sticks or what they're trying to hit. They're all trying to hit the watermelon, but all being blindfolded, it makes it level playing fields, but there's also a chance that they could miss and hit each other. So that was quite an interesting depiction of the 5 of wands. 6. Also, interesting angle. I love that one. So Nunu, so cute. Just trying to speed it up a little bit. Love the page. Look at the mud, the movement, the action. Our queen, she's got a little black cat. Of course, Queen of Wands always has a little black cat with her. And then we have the king. Okay, let's move those out the way. Okay, on to the suit of cups. So, of course, we don't have water coming out the cup. We've got honey because it's bears, and bears love honey. So we've got the honeybees, 2 of cups. This one's quite interesting because, again, he's sitting there and he's like, oh, I'm so, you know, just another cup, just another. And here comes a friend, but now the friend is questioning, should I step forward? Should I offer him another one when he seems so uninterested and uninspired? And the friend is questioning and saying, well, I don't know whether I should. I don't know whether I should. So the friend wants to approach him, but the friend is also afraid of rejection. Very interesting. And here we have, oh, look at the tears in his eyes. Oh, shame. Poor baby. We have the 6 of cups offering her a jar of honey. 7. 8. 9. Oh, I'm so going to love working with this deck. Okay, we have our Page of Cups, very traditional. We have our Knight. Oh, look how gorgeous Queen. I love her. And then we have our King. So that's the suit of cups. Let's get that one out of the way. I just want to make sure I'm not putting them all upside down in front of me. And we're now into the suit of swords. So we've got the Ace of Swords. Beautiful energy there. We've got the Two of Swords. Oh, I love how he's making a heart with his hands. Look at the tears running down his face. Bless his soul. Four of Swords resting in the shadows. Very interesting. Five of Swords. The Six. I love how she's holding on to the Star of Hope. I love that. And our Seven running away in the dark. Eight. Oh, this artwork. 9. Oh, wow, look at that. So, 10 of Swords, and I know a lot of people, the 10 of Swords is a make or break card within a tarot deck. So, I love how the swords are not really in his back, okay? So, yes, they are piercing a little bit, but they're not in, you know, they haven't actually stabbed him as such. And even though I think I'm more concerned about him being on this ledge, you know, on this tiny little piece of ground as opposed to the swords in his back. So it's almost like he's balancing the swords, he's holding them there, so he's actually voluntarily put himself in this position. At least that's what I see with it. Page of Swords. Knight. Beautiful Queen. I love her. And our King, he's got his eagle. Love it. Okay, and then our final suit is the suit of Pentacles. So let's have a look. Oh, isn't he the cutest? Oh my gosh, I love that. Jester and all. Oh, look at that. That is so beautiful. Oh, look at him. Fire all around him. It's like, but I'm not going to go. I'm holding on to my money. I'm holding on. I'm not going to go. The fire's not going to get me. Oh, bless him soul. Oh, shame. He definitely needs a bit of patching up. He definitely needs a little bit of a wash and a scrub. It's beautiful. Oh, I love this deck. I am in love with this deck. You know, it certainly has the cute factor, but it also comes with so much truth. Oh, look at this one. Isn't this gorgeous? So this is the 10 of Pentacles, which is about the happy family. So here we have the bears eating supper, and they have everything their heart desires. We've got a kitty cat playing with a ball of yarn, and we've got a dog being a dog, as they do. We've got the beautiful outside. We also have the Kabbalah tree there, and everything. I mean, it's just like perfection, absolute perfection. And then we have our Page of Pentacles, our Knight of Pentacles. We have a beautiful Queen with her bunny rabbit, and our King with the cow. And then there'll be that card that's just the same front and back for protection. So friends, Teddy Bear Tarot, what do you think? Do you love it as much as I do? Do you think it's going to be a really good deck? I love the colors. I mean, I love the vibrancy of the deck. The artwork is just absolutely exquisite. Let's try actually. Let me zoom out first. Hold a second. Okay, so zoomed out a little bit. Let's try give the cards a shuffle, shall we? And see if we can draw a single card. So what does Teddy Bear Tarot want to say to us? Oh, it shuffles so nicely. That's awesome. Again, like I said, it is quite thick cardstock, but actually it works really nicely. You can see it's got quite a bit of bend, and it bridges nicely too. And I mean, if I can riffle and bridge with my faulty hands, anybody can. So we're just giving it a little shuffle. I have done 3. Let's do another one, and then we'll do some overhands, and then we'll draw a card and see what does the Teddy Bear Tarot want to say to us today. Teddy Bear Tarot, what message do you have for us? I'm going to put them back because that was just my bad shuffling. Teddy Bear Tarot, what message do you have for us? What is something that we all need to know right here and right now? Again, dropping cards. Oh, message. So they are quite slippery actually for a matte cardstock. But again, it could just be me. Okay, cards I have shuffled, and I am going to cut over there And let's see which card we get. Oh, fabulous. We get the King of Pentacles. So immediately what I'm seeing from this is Teddy Bear Tarot wants to say to me that I mustn't be afraid to use it. I mustn't be afraid to use what it has to offer, because what it has to offer is so much more than cute factor. So the King of Pentacles is about being in control of your stuff. It's also telling me that I need to use it and not just keep it on the shelf behind me for pretty aesthetics, but it's a card that wants, a deck that wants to be used, it wants to be worked. And it's a deck that will bring me so much, bring my clients so much in the readings that it offers. So Teddy Bear Tarot, thank you so much. And friends, thank you for watching, and I do hope that you enjoy Teddy Bear Tarot. I will put the information on where you can order the deck. I will put a link in the description down below, so if you are interested, do check it out. With love and blessings from my heart to yours. And until we connect again, take care, friends.